What's going on, everyone? Hey, my name's Mark. Today is day number 21 of doing something a little bit different in a different location. Today, I'm actually in the car. So anyway, I just want to give you a little story today just about signs that I know that I've grown up at like 48 years old. I'm 53 now, and I've been on this journey for quite some time. So let's give you a little backstory of just kind of like who I feel like I was. And that person was, the little smarty pants, right? I lived life on autopilot. Now that I look back, I was a little bit more insecure. We all have insecurities, but then I was the little insecure turd. I was going to use the other word, but I'm not. But it was more about like, I never gave any value or any good nuggets into conversations. I always had to have not the last word. I always had to throw in my opinion. Whether it was needed or not, most time not needed or even wanted as far as that goes. And part of that is I just didn't know. Like, I was just a little smarty pants with a little chip on my shoulder, a little insecure chip on my shoulder. The other part is like just not being happy with me. And a lot of that boils down to me being not happy. Like when I look in the mirror, then I wasn't happy. I was a hot, stinking mess, cuz. I wasn't happy where I was at in life, and I darn sure didn't know how to get out of it and get better. I just wasn't nice to people. I always felt like I was in a hurry. I always felt like that I just didn't have, for one, I didn't have a purpose. But I just wasn't good, genuinely good to people. That kind of life did not happen overnight. I didn't wake up one morning and be like, well, I'm going to be a turd today. Just cause I can, right? No, you don't do that. Like it's a slow strangle. It's a slow death. It's a slow, different you. Like, so I wasn't nice to people. Kind of had a chip on my shoulder. I didn't have a purpose in life. So some of the signs that I feel like that I have now to know that I've done some growth, other than I just know that I have, because I do a lot of reflection, is that, let's just give you some examples. I'm nice to people. I make a point to say, please, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for telling me that. Like, I enjoy having good conversations with people. I enjoy getting to know someone for who they are, wherever they are. Like, I want to hear your problems. Because sometimes I feel like I can give you a couple of nuggets into this. I can share my past experiences in life. The other part is I keep my darn mouth shut a lot. And I mean a lot. Like, I don't always have to have some input to the conversation. Sometimes I just do a lot of observing. I just watch and listen. Another part of this is I just say no to some things. You want to go out and do this? Nope. I want to stay home and enjoy my peace. Some of the growth is just being happy and okay being alone, where I don't have to have the validation of others and busy work just to make me feel good. I hope that resonates. That took a lot, actually. That's a real big one that just popped in my brain. Is just like being okay being by myself and reflecting on my life and my choices that I have made. And then just being like, here's one of the fun things is when I used to do fast food, and I said this before, is buying the person behind me. I like the joy of giving back to someone and being very genuine about it. I don't tell people that other than YouTube right now, only in a sense of it makes me feel good inside to be part of that. Because in order to give, we have to give. And so I hope you get a couple of small little nuggets, a little insight of the previous Mark before all these changes and all these years of work. And I hope you get a couple of nuggets out of that. It's very inspiring just to know that, not just via this platform, but in general in life, like it's nice to provide some nuggets for people. It's really good. That's kind of why I do this. I finally got out of my self-doubt part, and I finally started like, I can do this. I'm going to do this. So I just asked that if you are in the space where you are grumpy, not happy, you're a little stinker to be around, make some small changes. Start making those changes to improve and get better, and start on the road of becoming the person that you know you're supposed to be, that you know is deep down inside. So anyway, I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Hope it's warm wherever you are. If it's cold, then I hope you're out snowboarding and having a lot of fun with your friends. Or maybe just doing a solo trip. So hope y'all have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 22. And y'all have a great afternoon.